Welcome everybody to Linux Academy. My name is Terry, and over this course we will be covering all things Linux, introduction to installation and setup. So what have we talked about? We've gone through a number of different topics over the course of the last 18 or 20 videos, and we've talked about everything from where did Linux get its start, all the way up to how we can use Linux in the real world. So how do we tie all this together, and where do you get more information? Well, we've just touched on the surface of the things that not only Unix is used, or Linux. So we've just touched on the surface, not only for the things that Linux is used for on a daily basis, both in the enterprise and on the desktop, but what you could use Linux for both professionally and personally. We've talked about how Linux got started, what distributions are, what's the differences between desktop Linux and server Linux, how do we install it, how can we dual boot Linux so that it can live on the same machine as Windows, how do we change the desktop, what are Linux updates and repositories, what Office applications are available, and how do we use them in the real world. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to run Windows applications. How would we do that without having to boot back into Windows? Can we listen to our music? Can we watch our videos? And can we game on Linux? And there's still a ton more to cover. What happens if you need more technical detail, or if you've decided to make the switch from using Windows to Linux full-time professionally? And how do you get that job? Well, the best place to go for that kind of information is linuxacademy.com. You'll see the Tux logo on all of the slides that we've talked about throughout the course of these videos. And Linux Academy is unique in that it's not just a training site. Although there are almost 200 videos available for $19 a month and discounts for multiple month purchases up front, you also get your own personal server to use during following along all of the videos. Now that's unique because this server is something that you spin up. You can pick one of any number of distributions: Red Hat, SUSE, Ubuntu, Debian, CentOS, depending on what you're after and what you want to learn the most about. You can spin up that server, and the best thing about it is it takes less than 5 minutes to bring up, and you can completely hose it up. It won't cause any problems because you can delete it and spin up another one in 5 minutes. Hands-on, this is the easiest way to learn Linux in the real world for a reasonable price. You move at your own pace. You learn what you need to know. There are labs that you can complete that will stress the points that are covered in each of the videos. And there are online quizzes that stress the concepts that were covered and will let you know what you need to go back and review. Now, if you're looking for not only that professional leg up, but you want to become certified, Linux Academy offers certification preparation for the LPIC 101 and 102 exam, and offers its own certification of completion for that course that comes with its own certificate that you can provide to prospective employers to prove your competence in Linux. That's all at linuxacademy.com, and that's all online today. We have a number of subscribers that have offered testimonials based on their experience at linuxacademy.com, both using our one-on-one instructor-led classes or certifications, as well as the self-paced training that Linux Academy is known for. Linux Academy has more than 30 years of combined instructor experience in the field and a vibrant community of Linux advocates and users that are there to share their knowledge. We hope you've enjoyed and learned a lot from the last 18 to 20 videos on Linux, and we hope to see you on linuxacademy.com, brought to you by Pinehead TV.